Yeah, a lot of the issues we face today were not directly relevant in the times that the scriptures were written, so they didn't have all the techno-scientific stuff that we have and all the ethical questions that raises. But the really big questions are the same now as they were then. They come in different contexts and different shapes and forms. But the Bible tells us that human beings, human lives are infinitely valuable. And if you keep that in mind, that helps us face some of today's dilemmas. The Bible tells us that the earth and all that is in it belongs to God. So that helps us to value God's creation and not treat it as disposable. So those ultimate values, those big themes, those big convictions that we find coming through the pages of the scriptures are still relevant today and help us think through today's questions as well.
There's a lot of stuff that the Bible talks about, and we can find out about issues to do with justice and love and aggression and so on within the Bible. But the Bible doesn't talk about a whole load of other things. Climate change might be one example. It doesn't have a concept of CO2 in the Bible. It doesn't have a concept of COVID-19 in the Bible. So how do you use the Bible on issues that we don't actually find in the Bible? Well, one thing we don't do, I think, is try and just find a verse and say, oh, I've got the answer to this. It's in John chapter 4, verse 3. I don't think we do that. What we should do is actually have a good sense of what the Bible's talking about and look at the deep trajectories, these kind of places where the Bible's pointing to and firing off to. And these are to do with things to do with love and justice and equality and empowerment and liberation. And you see how those interplay when you read the whole text of the Bible. So it's actually a tough answer. We have to actually have a good handle of the Bible to be able to actually answer questions that are not in the Bible.